Welcome everybody to TopBox Racing, round number 3 here from Barkriver. My name is Dave Ward on the mic once again. Super glad everybody came out to join us tonight. We are taking a look right now at some practice. And let's see if we can get somebody up in here real quick while we're waiting. We're going to bring up Cody Winicky into the booth. Cody, how you doing tonight for round 3?
Oh, we're feeling good. How about yourself, Dave?
Well, I'm hoping we got all the issues out. By the way, guys, if you're tuning in on the secondary channel, TopBox Racing, we do appreciate everybody tuning in. So, Cody, maybe you could check that out and make sure that that's all working properly the way it should. But what do you think as far as we go in tonight? Is it going to be kind of a crazy night? Is it going to be laid back, pretty chill?
The, I, the Pro2s are definitely going to be laid back. They're going to be chill, but we've got a lot of new drivers here tonight in the Pro4 class, so it's going to get pretty rowdy, and we're excited to see all that.
For sure. A little beating and banging never hurt anybody, and sometimes it makes for a good race. These Pro 2 drivers are some of the best here on the service, hence why they are running the tough truck tonight. So it'll be pretty cool, I think. Well, I appreciate your time. Is there anybody tuning in on Top Box Racing?
Checking that out right now.
Sweet. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for joining us, and we're here in practice. As you can see, about 4 minutes left. Hudson Knight on top of the board with the 111.523. He's actually going to be one of the drivers that is going to be interesting to watch tonight, as well as Matt Lass. You've got quite a few of the Pro 4s that are up towards the top. Your series points leader, as we take a look here at the points so far here in this one, Sean Winkler with 106 points over Nixon McCormick with 84 in that second position, and 78 for Hudson Knight. Hudson having a super awesome race last week and was able to close up the gap in the points, and we'll have to see how that all shakes out tonight. So far, Sean Winkler leading the train, and he's actually in a Pro 2. So it'll be kind of something to watch as we go throughout the night to see if a Pro 4 will actually be able to take over that top spot, or if the Pro 2s will be able to hold on.
Yep,
Taking a look
everything's
right
working
now.
out. I'm good.
Awesome. Awesome. Taking a look right now at Mladen Lakovic. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. Hopefully, I need to get with you this week, bud. So make sure that we get a proper pronunciation for you. But we super appreciate him for coming out and each and every week and showing up, running with us here in the 106. What else do you think we have going on this week, Cody? Sweet. Good talk. Well, with 3 minutes left, guys, I think now is actually going to be a good time to check out the keys to the race. We had a special guest pop in. We're trying to get different drivers that are doing it for us each week. Somebody different will be featuring. And this week is the Sean Winkler. So here you go.
What is up, everybody? Sean Winkler here with Racecraft Academy. We're going to take you for a lap around Barkriver in the Pro 4 for the upcoming Top Box series here. This coming Sunday, 6 p.m. for the Pro 2x4 race. Should be pretty fun. So we're going to set up for a lap here in the Pro 4. You want to stay to the right here to set up your lap. And then stay to the left, try to hit it wide open, 5th gear, 6th gear, you want to land wide open, turn it up the hill, try to get it straight, wide open, going to run down here, off the face of this jump, we're going to flick it to the left, give it a little pop, bounce, let it rotate, on the gas, and then down a couple gears, no brakes, just gas, back up into 5th, grab 6, off the face of this next jump, going to turn off it, and try to hit this apex like that, wide open, come through, flick it back around off the left side of this jump. Try to stay to the left here towards the wall, down a couple gears, slide it into the apex here, back it in, third gear, fourth, fifth real quick, turn off the rollers up the hill into fourth. Just kind of pedal it up the hill so you keep your traction and don't let the wheel spin too much. Grab fifth on the exit here. We're going to turn off this blind jump into the apex down here. Kind of missed it a little bit, but that's the idea. Down 3 gears. Let it slide through this right-hander here. Half gas. Back up into 4th gear. You could take 5th if you want to. I'll do 4th this time. You want to rail this wall. Turn off the face here. 3rd gear. Hit this apex. Try to hang it tight. Up into 4th and 5th. Let it dig. Let it go. Across the line. There you go. It's a lap of Barkriver. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you guys out there, and happy racing.
All right, so that was the keys to the race. Sean Winkler there, kind of showing you how to get it around the track in a Pro 4. We'll have, like I said, some of the Pro 2 drivers stepping in. Let me see. Cody, who was next week? Who do we have to look forward to for keys to the race?
We're gonna have Thad Countryman from Team Gold Esports.
Nice. So there you go. If one of your drivers is doing the keys to the race, you know, you'll be able to get on and support them that way also. So make sure that you like and subscribe so you know when we go live. And we are rounding out here in this practice session. I'll let you get back to it, Cody. I just had that quick question for you. My apologies, sir. Good luck and Godspeed. So once again, just wrapping up right now in practice. As you can see, it just ripped M. Laden right off the track there. So here we go into qualifying. Our Squirrel TV tower working great over on the left-hand side. Once some of these trucks get out here and start to put a lap in, we will be able to see those times show up. Brody Duscher right there on the track right now. Here in the number 09. Having a little problem with my trading paints tonight, so if that's our only issue, that won't be too big of a deal. But unfortunately, some of these guys have super awesome custom paints and they can't support their sponsors. But we'll get that prepared for next week, so not quite sure. Going to have to get a little bit of advice on that. So, Brody Duscher out there. Let's see who else is out there. Greg Johnson. All the Pro 2 drivers will be qualifying. The Pro 4s will not. So there's Greg Johnson in the number 150. Canada's own. Let's see. Here's Zach Drapkin in the number 56. Coming back to help us out tonight. Let's see what he can do. And the furthest driver that's going to complete a lap first is going to be the 09 of Brody Duscher. We have 3 minutes left here in qualifying. So Zach Drapkin going to jump straight to the top of the board. Now Thad Countryman. Here they're all coming in right now. Countryman with a 113.087. Matt Lindy with a 113.557. Zach Drapkin, 113.573. Your overall points leader right now, Sean Winkler, in a 113.920. Carson Hill here, 114.553 on his first time by. Here in the number 126, rounding out the field currently is going to be Joel Ulrich with a 114.684 in the number 19. Countryman ran a fast heater and pulled off. Still have Lindy out here in the 333. He has been doing really great here in the Pro 2s as well. Always love to see him race. Getting around the track, as you can see. These Pro 2s really have to be, it seems like a little bit higher RPMs, and they are getting after it. Zach Drapkin, he's going to finish in that third. There you go. Sean Winkler betters himself on that second lap there in the 1:13.534. He's going to take over that second position, dropping Matt Lindy down to third. Zach Drapkin in fourth. Brody, let's see, he's done as well with a 1:13.794, a 1:14.272 for Carson Hill. So we're wrapping up right now here. Why are we not showing Mladen? So he didn't have a time from his first time by. So Mladen Lakovic struggle on the struggle bus slightly. Let's see what he can do for his second lap here in the green and black, number 106. He's got about 20 seconds left here in qualifying. He will complete this lap, it looks like. I think he's running a little bit gingerly. He probably did a full send on the first lap and had an issue, and now he's just trying to put something on the board here. So 1:15.045 for Mladen Lakovic. At least he got a time there. And we will be headed to heat race action here momentarily. So here you go, starting on the front row of heat race number 1, going to be Thad Countryman in the number 26. For some reason, his paint is not loading, unfortunately, so I do apologize for that, Thad. And starting to his inside is going to be Matt Lindy. Then we've got Carson Hill, Cruz LaCroix, Franklin Monac, Braden Ward, John Denninger, and Triton Lawrence. So we're going to take a pace lap here. We are trying to change things up a little bit to give us a chance to get all the Pro 2s out in front of the Pro 4s. They are out there currently, but we had to do rolling starts because iRacing doesn't let us pick and choose what we want and what we don't want. It makes us work within parameters. So we have to do it this way to make sure that we are going to be good. So we should be seeing the drivers come to a stop up here by the start-finish line. We'll let the Pro 2s go, and then there'll be a gap, and the Pro 4s will be sent as well. So they're making essentially a parade lap, so get loud for the driver. If they are on the track right now, let's root for them. They'd be waving their hats if they were if we were out there right now. So here we go. Going to come to a complete stop. They're going to wait for our admins to manually tell them to go. Here they go. They are down and away. This will be interesting as they come up and over the first of many jumps here at Barkriver. Oh, they are beating and banging. They are getting after it here. It is going to be a three-way battle. Nice. That's what we like to see right there. Countryman trying to hold off Lindy. He is the cream in the Oreo cookie right now. Can he get out? He cannot. It's going to be Carson Hill in the number 126 as they are working their way about 3/4 of the way around the track. Here you go. Countryman holding down second, but Lindy not holding back. Cruz LaCroix, the first of the Pro 4s, and they are chasing them down most Ricky Tick here. Hudson Knight, your overall winner from last week, here in the number 153 track racer machine. The 127 of Cruz LaCroix still out front. Franklin Monak in the 110, holding down third place in the Pro 4 class. Followed by Braden Ward, and it looks like Triton Lawrence. Oh, they're wearing each other's trucks out back here. And John Denninger having some issues. He's trying to get up there as quick as he can. Braden's losing some body panels, and that's going to be a good race right there. Flashing back up front, let's check him out. Thad Countryman holding down that top spot in the number 26. Man, I wish I had your paint on, but I am so sorry about that. The gap back to Lindy now 1 point, nope, just under a second. 9-9, there we go. So he is trying to get up there and catch up. Intervals between the cars, as you can see, they have roughly about a second in between the top 2 and 3. Carson Hill now into that third spot, and he's going to be feeling the pressure as Cruz LaCroix, the top spot for the Pro 4s in the 127, looking on the inside. Can he clean him can he pass him clean without cleaning him out is what I was trying to say. That did not work, but he did a pretty decent job. Hudson Knight, they're also trying to make his way by Carson Hill. Woo! Hudson Knight, 9 years old right there, so up-and-coming driver. Cruz LaCroix now setting his sights on second. They're in the number 27. And he is trying to run down Matthew Lindy. Lindy in that 333 as they go through the whoop section. Lindy going to hold him off. Oh, announcer's curse. Here's his name. Makes a bobble there. That's going to give Cruz LaCroix a chance to work on the inside. It might be all she wrote. Good lines there out of both drivers. Everybody staying clean. Hudson now with a little nose shot into Cruz LaCroix. And they are doing a pretty decent job of staying off the Pro 2s. Pro 2 drivers have their hands full. Boy, Lindy, glad to see those boys racing each other. Oh, that could have been bad. Yikes. Let's flash back a little bit. Here's Franklin Monak from AMX. Running in the 5th position. He is trying to clear Carson Hill. Can he get by? Just a little, hey, how you doing? And he is going to sneak on into that 5th position. Countryman still way out front here. Started on the pole position there in the number 26, and he is still holding it down. Cruz LaCroix, as you can see, has went up 3 positions. Hudson Knight up 1. So Lindy back into that 4th position, but he is sitting in the catbird seat waiting for these 2 boys to figure out who's going to take second so he can slide on by. Yikes. 127 and 153 definitely roughing each other up here right in front of the Pro 2. Lindy is probably like, oh, boys, take that stuff out back and figure it out. I'm trying to run here. But he is going to get it done. White flag here in heat race number 1. Thad Countryman still way out front. I don't think Cruz LaCroix can catch him here. I think Countryman's going to take home your first heat race win. It is a little too early to tell, though, as Cruz LaCroix right there, he is catching up. Hudson Knight still on his heels, putting that pressure on him. Little rough through the whoop section, but they made it work. Countryman running for his life right now. Looking good out there. Well, I'll at least announce your sponsor. Team Gold Racing right there for Thad Countryman in the number 26. And he's going to get it. Heat Race 1 winner, Thad Countryman. Coming in second, going to be Cruz LaCroix, and then Hudson Knight in third. Matt Lindy going to be in that fourth position. Then Braden Ward sneaks into that fifth place. Carson Hill going to finish in sixth. Triton Lawrence seventh. John Denninger coming home in eighth. And unfortunately, Franklin Monak going to finish in the ninth spot for the heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 getting ready to take the grid here. All right, so here we go. Going to start on the pole position. It is going to be Zach Drapkin. To his outside is going to be Evan McFarlane in the number 40. Then it's going to be row number 2, Greg Johnson. And I believe that is going to be all of the Pro 2 trucks. Pro 4 trucks going to be Colin May, Joel Ulrich in the number 19. Nope, I take that back. Joel Ulrich is a Pro 2. My apologies, bud. They're still getting them sorted out here. See why we're doing the rolling starts? So it's going to be Colin May, Matt Lass, Allison Holcher, and Isaac Bear are going to be the Pro 4 trucks trying to chase down these Pro 2s here in heat race number 2.
Green flag, green flag.
So you will see them come to a complete stop here as we get ready to go. Green flag racing here in heat race number 2. Drapkin fairly close to Evan McFarlane, but that'll work. Here we go. They are green flag racing here in heat race number 2. Drapkin trying to get out a little bit if he can, but Evan McFarlane is not going to let that happen there in the number 40. Channel 199 truck right there. Woo! This is going to be a good Pro 2 race. Drapkin going to hold down the second spot. Joel Ulrich up into third. And Greg Johnson running in that fourth position. Pro 4's hot on their heels. They are trying to get caught up as quickly as they can. Leading out the Pro 4s is going to be Colin May. There in the 00. Right behind him, Matt Lass from DNR Photography. He is holding down that second position in the 198. Isaac Bear sitting in third right now for the Pro 4 class. He's running that number 17 truck. And rounding out the field is going to be Allison Holcher in the number 25. Flashback up front here. Looks like Evan with about half a second or so in between him and Zach Drapkin in the number 56. Drapkin trying to chase him back down. Joel Ulrich still holding on to the third position, so no changes for the Pro 2 class. Flash and backless check on the Pro 4s as they are getting caught up to the Pro 2s. Here you go. It's starting to heat up, and Greg Johnson can feel the heat as the Pro 4s are starting to put pressure on the Pro 2s. 0-0 of Colin May. Oh, he got run up the hill, and he's going to catch the wall. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is not the line, Colin. So Matt Last's going to be the top of the Pro 4 class, sitting in that 5th position right now. Oh, Isaac Bear passing as well as, let's see, we're going to grab one of the boys here. I'm going to pull Aaron. Call your nap.
Hi.
Hey,
Dave?
was there a penalty handed out or something for Lass? I noticed it looked like he kind of slowed down a little bit.
No, we were trying to figure out the same thing. Not sure
Okay.
what happened to him.
Yeah, I was just curious, as him and Colin were running down there and May got stuck in the wall a little bit. I didn't know if there was anything handed out or a stern talking to. Not that it was really his fault either.
We were reviewing.
Oh, you were reviewing.
We are going to take a look at it. Yeah, we were reviewing when you pulled me in here.
Gotcha. We'll go back to review. I just wanted to see if there was any decisions made. I noticed that there was some changes in the track there. So, all right, that is Aaron. We'll get back in touch with him a little bit later. Go back to what you got going on. So, oh, the admins are definitely taking a look and trying to stay on top of this one. I don't know if anybody else caught that airing it out of the number 25, Allison Holker, but holy shnikes. There was a lot of air under that truck. There we go. Off the ski jump right there for Evan McFarland. Drapkin and Ulrich still holding down third. Isaac Bear in the number 17. Driver we haven't talked about a whole lot. Having a great run tonight here in the Pro 4 class. Going to lead the way here in heat race number 2. Trying to look for a spot to make a move on Ulrich. Can't get it done as it stands right now. Oh, yikes. Holker all over the place. Well, I don't think you hit the pace car yet, bud. Keep it going. Back up front, McFarlane out front. Drapkin still trying to find just a little bit more speed. He is right there. About 3/4 of a second separate the two drivers as they work over that ski jump. That's such an awesome shot. Here's the Pro 4s there. Meow. Just launching. So Lass trying to catch back up to Isaac. Not sure if he's going to have enough time as they are working on the last lap. Pro 2 drivers going to take the top 2 spots as it stands right now. They are working on third place, but I'm not sure if the Pro 4s are going to even make it up that far. Last, giving a little reach around to the number 17 of Isaac Bear. Can't get it done. Bear going to hold him off. At the stripe, it's going to be Evan McFarlane in the number 40. The number 56 of Zach Drapkin coming home in second. Joel Ulrich in third. Then it's going to be Isaac Bear in that 4th position. I do believe, are we, wait, is this the 5th lap? Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that was it. I knew my scoring wasn't off. So we are getting ready for heat race number 3. Oh, this one's going to be a good one too. Got some of the top guys that are top in points currently in this one. Here we go. Starting on the pole position is going to be the Sean Winkler, your current series leader. Brody Duscher in the number 09 going to start to his inside. And then it's going to be Mladen Lakovic. I hope I'm saying your name right. I think that's what I heard you say from practice the other night. So that is going to round out the Pro 2s, I believe. Then we have Pro 4s, Nixon McCormick, Ian Torphy right there, the number 73 of Seth Owens, Grayson Arneson, and for some reason, my own team driver's paint not working tonight, number 29 of Anthony Goyette. I talked to him this week. He said he was going to do full send. So, and if I know him, he lives up to his word. he's gonna see what he can do. And yeah, we all took a break, and he has had the cojones enough to get back in the truck. I, however, just picked up a microphone. So, Anthony Goyette. Here we go. So the Pro 2s, once again, we're going to bring them around. They're on their parade lap. And this is going to be an interesting one, I think. See how the points leader, the current points leader, can hold on to the lead here in heat race number 3. So we should start to see the Pro 2s make a little bit of a gap, and then they will come to a complete stop. The Pro 4s will be back just a bit from them. And get everybody lined up where they need to be. And then we're going to go green flagging racing here in heat race number 3. Take it out of R for race there, Mladen. There we go. Green flag racing here in heat race number 3. They all got it all sorted out. Brody Duscher going to lead coming over the first jump. The 720 of Sean Winkler, the Sean Winkler. Super smooth out here. Let's see if he can chase down and take back over that top spot. Starting for the Pro 4s, it's going to be the 73 of Seth Owens. Anthony Goyette in that second position for the class. We're going to ride along with these Pro 4s, see as they get it all figured out. Super stock iRacing paint for Anthony Goyette. That was my fault. My trading paints is just not liking me tonight. 275 of Grayson Arneson backing it in there. Woo! Backed it in there too, the number 29. Goyette sending it off the little jump, the ski jump there. Catches some good air. Yikes, these Pro 4s are beating and banging. Yikes. Wow. It is going to hell for the last 3 positions here. They are fighting for the last position. Who's going to take it? Meanwhile, up front, the Pro 2s just chill. If I had some music playing right now, it'd just be like smooth jazz with the Sean Winkler. Probably narrating as he's driving around in his VR headset. Doing a great job in that number 720. The 09 of Brody Duscher falling back just a little bit. And Mladen Lakovic holding down third. He is looking for a little bit of speed here. But he is still holding down that third position in the Pro 2 class. The Pro 4s, quite a gap back. About a second and a half. There you go. So, fourth place is about 8 seconds back from your leader. And that is Seth Owens, your Pro 4 leader right there. Going back to Nixon McCormick. Sean Winkler as he goes through the whoop section in the number 720 with Brody Duscher right on his heels. In that 09, about 1 second back. So Winkler trying to stretch out the gap as far as he can. Duscher trying to reel him in, can't get it done. There's Lakovic in that third position. He is holding his own there in third place for the Pro 2s. First of the Pro 4s, he's not close. He only has about 2 laps to try and get caught up to the Pro 2 field. Heat races are not scored for points. So the consolations will be, the double main events will be the place to get as many points as you can towards the championship. Your leader still out front, Sean Winkler. Uh-oh, problems for Brody. Brody might have broke it. We got his right wheel turning right, left wheel's going straight. He broke. Oh, so Lakovic up into that second position. Let's go back and see what happened there. We can see Brody Duscher off the jump. Oh, clips the tires, clipped the wall. Yikes. So that's going to end his night here in the heat race. Lakovic holding down that second position. Now up to third, Seth Owens, the leader of the Pro 4s. Nixon McCormick in that second position for Pro 4 class. Ian Torfey. And Grayson Arneson. Anthony's driving with a purpose there. That I've seen that look before. He's given me that look. All right. So here we are. Winkler on the last lap in the 720. Lakovic going to make it over the ski jump. In that second position, here's the leader of the Pro 4s. I don't think he's got it. He's going to have to hustle. He's still got a chance, but the window is closing very quickly. Winkler with a pretty comfortable lead now. He is going to take heat race number 3 in fashion right here. Mr. No Nonsense, Mr. Smooth right there, getting it done. And Laden Lakovic coming in that second position. Then it's going to be Seth Owens, Nixon McCormick, Ian Torfey, Grayson Arneson, and Anthony Goyette. Awesome, Grayson. Good job, buddy. Look at that. Even after the race was over, Sean Winkler still couldn't just pull off. He had to get ready. So here we go. We're getting ready for the first consolation, which is the first A main of our double main event. We will get the running order. Here we go. Looks like these guys are ready to race. Starting on the pole position is going to be Thad Countryman in the number 26, and the number 40 is going to be Evan McFarlane. Row number 2 is going to be Sean Winkler in the 720, and the number 27 of Cruz LaCroix. Oh, we've got to figure it out here. Zach Drapkin's actually going to be up there, and then it's going to be Mladen Lakovic and Joel Ulrich. So we're going to give these guys a chance to get squared away here. So this pace lap will be used for these Pro 2 trucks to be able to get up in front of the Pro 4s. Get everybody where they need to be. And they will come to a complete stop here at the start-finish line before they get going. And we should be seeing them stop here momentarily. Oh, we got a little bit more left. These now we should be good. Thad Countryman going to be in row number 1 with Evan McFarlane out front. Row number 2 is going to be Sean Winkler and Zach Drapkin. Row number 4 is going to be, row number 3 is going to be, wait a minute, Matt Lindy and Carson Hall. My grid isn't working.
Green flag, green flag.
That's okay. So we will see them come to a stop here. Going to see the Pro 2s take off here in just a second. Countryman McFarlane going to be leading us off. Winkler and Drapkin getting ready. They are gone. All the Pro 2s. That's going to be one hell of a race right there. Pro 4s are down and away as well. Look at these guys. Wow, look at the battle for the lead right here. You've got Countryman out front. Then it's McFarlane, Winkler, Lindy in the 333. He is right there still. Zach Drapkin, can't count him out there in the number 56. He's going to look on the inside. Nope. Lindy shut the door. Wow, these guys are getting after it right here. Carson Hill running for his life from these Pro 4s. The Pro 4s already starting to get after it. Here we go, the 127. The 27. Battling with the 153 of Hudson Knight. There's Seth Owens, Nixon McCormick, Braden Ward up there in the mix. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Back up front. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in the Pro 4 class. Thad Countryman trying to run away with this one. Sean Winkler in the number 720 trying to get caught back up. Evan McFarlane going to look on the inside. Winkler able to hold him off around the left-hand sweeper, but Matt Lindy in the 4th position. They are all battling, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, all battling for the 2nd position. Now Zach Drapkin going to make it a 4-car battle for the 2nd place. Man, they are working a conga line around Barkriver. Leading that line is the number 720 is Sean Winkler. Thad Countryman, 2-second gap so far. There's your gap to the leader. So Countryman 2 seconds out over Winkler. 3 seconds out over McFarlane. Evan running in that third position in the Channel 199 car. Lindy trying to look for any way past him in the 333. I think he feels like he's slightly faster, but only in certain sections. He's going to get a nose in. He's going to try and get it as they go over the whoop section. Not going to happen. Zach Drapkin sitting right back there in the catbird seat watching these two guys try and figure it out. It's a race back to the trailer as somebody's going to wad it up if they're not careful. 3 wide. Wow, look at these Pro 2 drivers. Really getting it on. Some of the best on the service. We are super glad that they have all joined us and have all come out here to support TopBox and Squirrel TV. Zach Drapkin works his way past Matt Lindy. Not the cleanest, but not the dirtiest I've seen either. He's just trying to get it done at this point. Oh, a little nose shot. A little nose candy right there for Lindy. Message was received by Matt Lindy. He backed off. He's going to regroup here. Countryman now 2 seconds out over Sean Winkler. Hudson Knight, there you go, in the 153. Your current leader in the Pro 4 class. He's made his way up to the 8th position. Cruz LaCroix right in front of him. No, Cruz is right behind him. There in the number 27. Oh, and Loudon Lukovic gets a little crossed up over the whoops section. He's going to lose a lot of positions. Unfortunately, Greg Johnson still holding down the top 10 spot there. He's battling with Lukovic now. So many Pro 2 drivers out here. Let's take a look a little bit further back. There's Braden Ward in the number 88. Joel Ulrich in the Pro 2 working on the inside. And the number 19, is he going to get... Oh, I thought some bad things were going to happen to Joel Ulrich there for a minute. Good job, guys. Way to make it around the track here. Nixon McCormick in the number 737. He's sitting back in 13th. Seth Owens, then it's Triton Lawrence. Frank Lamonac in 16th. 17th is going to be Matt Last. Carson Hill in the number 126. In 18th, Colin May. Looks like they might be battling there. That is Pro 2 versus Pro 4 violence. Flashing back up front, it is going to be Thad Countryman in a completely different zip code. Winkler trying to make something happen, trying to get caught back up. We are halfway. Countryman still out over Winkler. Then it's Drapkin. Drapkin and McFarlane still battling. Evan trying to find just a little bit of speed. He can get caught up to Drapkin. Drapkin is actually on the move. Drapkin up 2 positions. There is your gap to the leader once again. Hudson Knight still holding down that top spot in that Pro 4. Cruz LaCroix right there on his heels. Oh, hold on to her. Evan McFarlane getting worked over just a little bit as the Pro 4s were in a hurry. Battle right now is for the Pro 4 lead. They are working, battling for the 4th position. We'll be interviewing the top 3 here in this one. Wow, Drapkin now the next target for the Pro 4s. 27 to Cruz LaCroix. Oh, they get into Drapkin. Drapkin not having it. Gave it right back to him. We're going to have to watch that as these Pro 2 trucks are very unstable. They have their hands full. They do not need the Pro 4s leaning on them too hard. Drapkin running like his life depends on it here. Very tricky section. Hudson Knight overshoots the S corner. Gets into Drapkin once again. So Cruz LaCroix going to hold down the second or third position. He is currently trying to chase down the 720 of Sean Winkler. Thad Countryman out about 3 seconds over Winkler. Coming up on 80% of this race complete. Cruz LaCroix going to have to drive the wheels off it to try and catch up to Winkler in second. Countryman all out front. It is the Thad Countryman Show. Welcome, folks. So glad you tuned into the number 26. Putting on a clinic of how to get around Barkriver. He is getting it done currently. 1:13.7 is last time by. Sean Winkler with a 1:13.85. Now feeling some heat from Cruz LaCroix in tow. LaCroix's last lap, 1:11.61. So he definitely made up quite a bit of ground on Winkler. It'll be interesting to see if the gap will be extended for the second main event. Here in A main number 1, Winkler holds it down in the second spot. Thad Countryman crosses the start finish line right there to start lap number 9. Man, he is on a tear. Nobody can stop Team Gold. Thad Countryman right there. Sean Winkler holding down second still. And Knight and LaCroix battling for that top spot in the Pro 4 class. Third overall. Oh, that might be bad as they go through the S corners. Looks like they let off just a little bit. That big old ski jump there. They're gonna pile it down into the corner. Winkler's there. They stay off them. Clean racing through the whoop section. This is the tightest battle right here. As you can see, 3 trucks. Now Winkler, the cream in the Oreo cookie. He don't want to be there either, I guarantee it. Pro 4's getting into him just a little bit. Got him loose. LaCroix and Knight now set their sights on Thad Countryman. White flag is out here in the first A main. I think Winkler's hoping that something happens to the second and third place. He's looking for a podium finish. He is always points racing though, and he is your current points leader. Countryman not able to make a few of the races here in the number 26 and getting it done tonight here in the first of 2 A mains. LaCroix and Knight still battling. Little bit of weight. They're saving a little bit of weight here. They're knocking some panels off their trucks. They are not going to be complete by the time they get to the start finish line. Overall leader Thad Countryman going to get it done here for the first main event if he can just hold on for a couple more corners. Up and over the start-finish line, it's going to do it for Thad Countryman in the number 26. Your winner of the first A main for the Pro 2 class. Coming home with the win for Pro 4s, it's going to be Hudson Knight. And then coming home in the third position, it's Cruz LaCroix, second in class. So we'll be looking for Thad Countryman, Hudson Knight, and Cruz LaCroix to be moving into victory lane so that we can pull them up. Once again, we are still looking for Thad Countryman, Hudson Knight, and Cruz LaCroix to go to victory circle so we can do our victory lane interviews. Aaron, what'd you think about that one?
Oh, that was a
Hectic.
mess.
That was hectic.
Yeah, it
For
was very hard to keep up with that
sure.
race.
Absolutely. Well, if you can help me get those drivers, maybe announce it over the receiver just so that they can pull into victory circle here and we can get some interviews done.
Who are we looking for? Sorry.
All of them. Thad Countryman, Cruz, and Hudson.
All right. Thad Countryman, Cruz, Hudson, I need you guys in victory lane, please.
All right, so that is Aaron Collier. And we'll be looking for them here. All right, so coming home in third place in the first A main, that was Cruz LaCroix. Second in class. What do you think about that one?
That was a rough one, you know, just had to work through the pack, get around all the Pro 2s, and yeah, unfortunately I missed last race, but I had to make it up this race, and overall it's been good, and yeah.
Well, we're super glad that you were able to come out. You know, it looked like you and Hudson had one hell of a battle there, and it came down to the very last few corners. So, great job on that. Who helped get you out here?
Oh my gosh. That is my brother playing Fortnite, sorry.
You're good. You're good. So, who helps get you out here? Who helps make this happen for you each week?
TJ Racing and HK Graphics, and then Combat Clean Sim Racing.
Fantastic. Do you think you're going to have anything for him in the second main?
I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna
There
give
you
it
go.
all I have, so we'll see.
There you go. All right, that is Cruz LaCroix. Good luck, bud, and hopefully we'll see you next time here shortly, huh?
Thank you.
Yep. Coming home in the second position, the winner for Pro 4 class, Hudson Knight. You've done these interviews a couple of times here, huh?
Yeah, that was really hard. It was some hard racing out there. I totally did not mean to get in the cruise on that last corner. I was, we were racing with our elbows out, and we were racing hard, battling that whole time. I knew I had something, and I saw room, and my car pushed out into him. So if I get penalized for that, I totally accept it. That was all my fault, but yeah, it was really hard passing those Pro 2s. Me and Cruz were kind of struggling. I kind of noticed that me and him were kind of in a tiny bit of contact, but felt like it was pretty clean. But hopefully we can have another good race in main 2, and yeah.
All right, bud. Well, who would you like to thank?
I want to thank Combat Clean Sim Racing, Carson Hill for all the help owning the team with me, my family, and yeah, that's about it. Hopefully we can be back up here in the second main.
Well, we'll look forward to it. That's Hudson Knight coming home in the second place. And with the overall win, Thad Countryman. Man,
How's it going, man?
you put on a clinic out there, brother.
Yeah, tried to keep it together, keep it clean, use the clean air.
Well, I tell you what, man, you made it look easy, and I think you finished with about a second and a half to a second and a quarter over the Pro4s, so that's pretty impressive. Because they are definitely in a hurry. So great job on that. What do you see as we head into the second main? Do you have a little bit better idea of what to expect here?
Really, I'm just gonna try to lay down a few fast laps in the beginning because I feel I'm a lot better in the beginning of the race in these things, but I start to struggle. I start to struggle towards the end, consistency wise. So start to make a lot of mistakes. We got to try not to do that.
Yeah, like talking to Sean, last week and everything, he kind of mentioned the fall off as well, like where the wheels start to just kind of slowly fall off the bus, and you have to kind of manage that. So
Yeah. Yep.
you did a great job of it in the first main. You just have to turn around and do that again, huh?
Yep. We're gonna give our best shot.
Well, there you go. Who would you like to thank? Who helps get you out here each week?
The guys at Team Gold, Adam and Brandon, usually ours running with me, but I had some issues tonight, so they're not out here. And you guys putting on a good broadcast, a good series. It's fun to run.
Fantastic. Well, I apologized earlier on in the broadcast. My trading paints has given me hell tonight, but I'm doing my best to announce you from Team Gold. So we'll make sure that you get the credit for that. And I also wanted to thank you for the keys to the race. We're going to be looking forward to that next week.
Yep, no problem.
Fantastic. That's Thad Countryman. We'll see if we're talking to him here in just a few minutes. Good luck, bud. All right, so here we go. We are going to re-rack them, restack them, and get ready for the second main event. So now with the Pro4 finishing the way that it does for iRacing, it's going to really mess everything up. So you'll be seeing a lot of trucks moving here on this pace lap. Pace trucks moving. Looks like we're holding the Pro4s. The Pro2s are going to start to get lined up here. So can Thad Countryman do a full sweep tonight? He's going to be looking for the broom. Our keys to the race for Barkriver driver was Sean Winkler in that number 720. Want to thank you guys, thank all the drivers that are helping us out with those. It's kind of nice, to have that so everybody can kind of see what a fast lap looks like and go from there. And so far, it's been a lot of fun. So hopefully that the crowd enjoys it as well. And tell us what you think down in the comments. We're always trying to get better, always trying to look for something new, something different, and that we can do to make it better for everybody. So we are getting ready to come around for the start of this race. Thad Countryman going to be up front, Zach Drapkin on the outside, Carson Hill and Sean Winkler. Row number 2. Row number 3 is going to be Evan McFarlane and Greg Johnson.
Green flag.
Joel Ulrich going to round out the field. Oh, we still have Pro4s that are not lined up. Hopefully we do a better job of getting the Pro2s situated here. We're backing up. We're doing all kinds of funky stuff. And I swear, folks, we're going to get it all figured out. So next week we'll be headed to Wild West. So that will be interesting. That has some truck killer jumps on it, just like Lucas Oil did. So it'll be interesting to see how they can manage the trucks to get them around the track without breaking and falling out. Long time for these guys to try and get everything straight. We are going to be looking for a green flag here soon, I think. A main number 2 getting ready to start. Want to thank our sponsors, AMX, for they're going to be doing some trophies and stuff. Here we go. Pro2s are finally down and away. We've got a lot of great sponsors that I'd like to give a shout out to, though. We've got, like I said, AMX. We have Evan McFarlane. He is doing making some little edits for us. So we definitely appreciate him for doing that for us each and every week. DNR does our victory photos for all the winners. Something for them to keep. But we are Green Flag Racing. Zach Drapkin going to be your early leader with Thad Countryman and Sean Winkler in tow as they're working their way through the whoop section. Oh, wee. McFarlane just gives Greg Johnson a shot there in the number 40. He took that one pretty tight. Battle is still for the lead. Drapkin out front. He is trying to hold on to the 26th of Thad Countryman, trying to make it a clean sweep tonight. Pro4s. Here's your current leader, Braden Ward, in the number 88. What? Yikes. There you go. Good job, bud. Triton Lawrence behind him, battling with Matt Lass. Matt Lass right there from DNR, which I was mentioning earlier, trying to get some victory lane photos done for us, and we definitely appreciate them. Nixon McCormick there in the 737. He's currently being shown in that 13th position. Ian Torpy, wow, somebody was just monster trucking as they get ready to go through the double. I believe that was Isaac Bear in the 17. Yeah, he was oh, somebody just caught the. Oh my, we might need a medic out there off the ski jump. Somebody caught the pole. Not sure who that was, but man, if that was real life, they'd be long gone. So your leader still up front, Zach Drapkin in the number 56, starting to get a little bit of a gap, about 1.4 seconds out over Thad Countryman. So Drapkin in the first main event didn't do so hot. He got kind of swallowed up by the Pro4s. Now he is going to put on a clinic. Show you why he is running the Pro2s as well. We have such a great group of drivers for this Pro2 class, some of the greats. I mean, you've got Drapkin, Countryman, Winkler, all of those guys. McFarlane, Johnson, Ulrich. We appreciate all of those guys. And Laden Lakovic coming out. Man, we appreciate them for sure. Super glad that they put on one hell of a show for Squirrel TV. TopBox, I think they're having some fun. That's another chance to get in these trucks. So I don't think any of these guys would turn it down. And you see why. I mean, they battle side by side, nose to tail, all the way around the track. Top 4, I think you could throw probably a beach towel over them and cover them up. Johnson dropping just slightly back there in that 5th position. There's the 126 of, oh no! Joel Ulrich hard into the outside wall. That, you're gonna have to tow that, bud. She ain't coming off that wall. I can assure you of that. So tough break for him. It looked like him and Lukovic might have made some contact there. It's really tight with the inside wall there, and as they come down and around that last little short chute, there's like an invisible wall that iRacing has, and if you hit it, it is super sticky. So there you go. First of the Pro 4 trucks in the number 88. Little Walker Evans throwback right there for Braden Ward. He is working his way past the first Pro 2. Well, I guess he's actually passed a couple, but here he goes for 7th position. Out front, it's still Zach Drapkin. Thad Countryman in tow with Sean Winkler on his heels. So top 4, nose to tail. Slight edge for Drapkin as he has about 0.8. So almost a full second over Thad Countryman. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't have the full squirrel tower there going. So it's Drapkin, Countryman there in second. Will we hear from him again tonight? It'll be interesting. Winkler in 3rd, McFarlane 4th, Greg Johnson in 5th. Could just see the flash right there. The blue of the number 88. Oh, Braden Ward having a hard time getting around the Pro 2s as well. They got them all crossed up. Matt Last going to take advantage. He's going to come right on through with Ward as they go up and over the ski jump. Last looking to the inside, looking for a little crossover. Can he get it done? Going through the whoops, he's going to try and send it in on him. So battle for the lead here in the Pro 4 class. Side-by-side battle with Ward and Lass. Ward going to hold him off in the number 88. He is trying to set his sights on the number 150 right there of Greg Johnson for that 5th position. Let's flash back and see. 2nd place from heat rate, or from the first main event right there, the number 27 Cruz LaCroix. A few spots up from him is Hudson Knight, your Pro 4 winner. He's battling with Carson Hill, gives him a little shot there. A little rough and tumble. Lass and Ward still battling for that top spot for the Pro 4 trucks. Ward struggling, having a much better night here in the 2nd main event. Hopefully he can hold on to that top spot. Flashing back up front. Wow. Winkler starting to really put the pressure on Countryman. It's hard though with these Pro 2s, well, with all these trucks, we've turned the rear view mirrors off, so they only know if somebody's there by sound, and they have no idea who it is or anything like that. So Drapkin not looking back, that's for sure. He is on a mission. About half a second gap over Thad Countryman. Countryman trying to reel him in. Winkler staying as close as he can to put that pressure on, make sure that he can hear him every now and again. McFarlane right behind Winkler. So if somebody messes up, this whole ball game could change real quick. Look at this. Countryman now catching up to Drapkin. Drapkin going to work on the outside. Countryman on the inside in the number 26. They get together slightly, just a little rub and tug. Who's going to come out? Drapkin gets up in the fluff. Winkler trying to get on by as well. Oh, they are battling right now. Yikes. It is heated up for those top 4 positions. Countryman now out front in the number 26. The number 56 of Drapkin back to second. Here you go, third and fourth. It is bad is heating up right now with McFarlane looking to send it in on the number 720 of Winkler. Winkler has his hands full. He's got one in front, one behind. What can he do? He is looking for a podium finish. He is sitting on top of the box right now for the series points. We're going to snap back just a little bit. There's Greg Johnson running in 5th. And here comes the leader of the Pro 4s currently, Braden Ward. Lass and Knight battling right behind. Lass with a great line through the whoop section. Almost was able to catch up to Braden, couldn't get it done. Now Knight looking to his inside there, door handle to door handle. They're going to be working down through the S corner. What is Matt Lass going to do? Knight checks up, gives him the spot, trying to get set up for a little bit later on. Lass running a high line. Woo, he was flirting with disaster there. Flashing back up front, Thad Countryman trying to put it in cruise control right now. Winkler takes over that second position in the Pro 2 class, dropping Zach Drapkin back to third. Wow. Haven't talked a whole lot about Evan McFarlane tonight, but he is sitting in the 4th position in the number 40. Top 4 trucks, all Pro 2s. None of them are slouches. They are getting after it here. McFarlane just waiting for somebody to make a mistake so that he can just try and get in on the podium. Can he do it here? He's working on Drapkin now as we are heating up. 9 laps down. We're going to be coming to the white flag here as we get ready to cross the start-finish line in just a few corners. It's Countryman, Winkler, Drapkin, McFarlane. Braden Ward back just about 6 seconds or so. So he's got his work ahead of him if he wants to try and get on the podium. Still looking for a win here in the Pro 4 class, so good run out of him tonight. Let's flash back up front and see what we have. Winkler trying to hold on to that second position. He's trying to reel in Countryman and just doesn't seem to have it. We'll have to find out more about that here shortly. Battle is for third position right here. As these corners wind down, it'll be interesting to see if we're going to have a little battle here. McFarlane starting to warm it up, putting the pressure on Drapkin. Drapkin pretty smooth usually, so it'll be interesting to see if he can shake him or not. Almost side by side. McFarlane still holding back. I think we're going to see a full send here, though. I wouldn't doubt it before too long. Drapkin trying to just hold on to the podium finish. He's got it so far. Just another couple corners. He's going to get it done. Here we go across the start-finish line. Thad Countryman with the win. Sean Winkler coming home in second. Third place, Zach Drapkin in the number 56. Fourth place is going to be Evan McFarlane. Winner for Pro 4 class right there, Braden Ward. Matt Lass going to come home in second in that. So we'll be doing a total of 4 interviews tonight. Top 3 all coming from the Pro 2 class and the winner of the Pro 4s. So we should be seeing a few of them enter into Victory Circle here momentarily. Be doing 4 interviews tonight. What did you think of that one, Cody?
Oh, dude, my brain is going crazy. What a wild
Little
night.
fried. Little fried, huh?
Little fried. we were checking the pack the entire time, and it was just a bunch of chaos, but a lot of good racing. It was definitely a good night to watch.
For sure. Yeah, I agree. I think it was a really good night, and we had a lot of great racing. Some of it was a little crazy, and that's to be expected. These are pro trucks, right?
Yep, and it obviously is the pro drivers and the pro twos, and then we got the novice drivers and the pro fours. So it's bound to happen, but they'll get better and clean it up, and we'll go from there.
Well, there you go. So it looks like we do have some drivers that are pulling into victory lane. So we're going to go ahead and grab the winner of the Pro 4 class, Braden Ward in the number 88. What'd you think about that one tonight, bud?
That was actually a pretty fun one tonight. I didn't have to get the elbows out too much.
No? It looked
Nope.
like you had a pretty good battle going there with Matt Lass, and you guys have been battling throughout the season so far. And what do you think was a little bit different tonight? You really turned it on.
I think I got lucky with Hudson and Cruz getting put to the back, and I just said I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go 110%. Whatever happens, happens.
There you go. There you go. Well, I mean, what do you think was the hardest part?
The hardest part was probably shaking Matt in that second main. It was a challenge.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Well, I mean, you did a great job, and we're super glad to have you. Super glad that you were able to take some time off from your mod lights in real life and come out here and run on the sim. Do you think that the sim, I'll ask the same question that we ask all real drivers. Do you think that iRacing helps with your in real life race program?
Oh yeah, for sure. Without iRacing, I would suck in the real car. It just helps with racecraft. It helps me personally with going three wide and having the balls to do it. And yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I think that you're onto something, and I mean, it was awesome to see you able to hold off the other Pro 4 trucks tonight, especially with as fast as Hudson Knight and Cruz LaCroix were in the first main. So congratulations, bud. And who would you like to
Thank you.
thank?
I got to thank Squirrel TV for the broadcast, Copper State Coolant and Antifreeze, Overwatch Precision, TopBox, DRD Graphics, Works Graphics, Bender Racing, Fay Plumbing Services, Blunt Financial Services, GAT Racing. I believe that's all of them. I know I'm probably missing one or two.
Uh-huh. If you say so. There you go. You had a mouthful, and glad you got to read them all off. So, congratulations tonight. I know that you planning on running the full season?
Yes, I am having way too much fun to back out now, so we will be here.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, we're super glad that you're able to make it out, and congrats and good luck here on the season points as well.
Thank you.
So, super stranger Braden Ward right there coming home. Congratulations, bud. Really, for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. We'll see you next week at Wild West. And that's going to do it for the Pro 4 class, which is weird. Pro 2 coming home in the third position is going to be Mr. Zach Drapkin. And we're going to bring him in here. Zach, tell us about that one. You had an early lead here in the second main event. What'd you think?
It was a good race. I tried to hold my. I just didn't have the pace of those two front guys. So me and Evan had a great race in the first race, and the second one we found each other the same way. But I tried to hold that lead as long as possible. The biggest thing is I know it's a win's cool, but we just got to beat the Pro 4s. That's all that matters. Pro 2s are superior, and the Pro 4s are slow. So
Well, I
as
think
long
it's really saying something, with the lack of traction that you guys have in comparison, with only two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive. I mean, sometimes they are super fast compared to the Pro 2s as far as lap times, and you guys are showing why you're pros, right?
100%. And I think there's a lot of, well, I'm gonna say it, but it's also kind of funny. It's a lot of racecraft. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smooth. Like the biggest thing is, I could have held up Thad and Sean and blocked, and what would have happened is it would have slowed us all down, and that wasn't the best way. That's not the best way to win the race. So just was smart. They got by me clean, and I just tucked right in and learned that second half. So we definitely had a disadvantage against the pro trucks in the first race, and the second race with a fresh track, and I think we put on a heck of a good run. So I'm really excited. I hope I can make next week. Fortunately, I don't know where I'm going to be at, whether I'm in here or in Arizona, but we're going to try our best to make it back for next week. And really, the long tracks are the Pro 2s. I'll take the Pro 4 any day long on a long track. Short track, I know we're going to lose.
Well, there you go. There you go, man. Who would you like to thank? Who helps
Um,
get you out here?
I want to thank you guys for putting on a great league. It's fun to come out here on a Sunday night. The rest of my sponsors, Redline Oil, Competitive Edge Performance, Weddle Industries, Racecraft Academy, Sean for always putting the time and helping me out, Channel 199, that whole group. Evan ran a great night tonight. Sign Pros, McMullen Racing, Skydive Elsinore, CBR, and the iRacing Short Course team for helping me out practice. So
Well, there
thanks,
you
guys.
go. If you really looked at the top four trucks here in the second main event, when you go back and watch the broadcast, even Evan in the number 40, he was right there as well. You
Oh,
guys put on
100%.
one hell of a show, and that's why we love doing this mixed league. It shows I think you called it right with the racecraft, the experienced
Yes,
racers, getting it done in the Pro Twos, and for four of you to be able to hold off all the Pro Fours, I think
exactly.
that says something. You know what I mean? So great job tonight. Hopefully we'll see you next week and maybe do this again. What do you say?
Heck, heck yeah, I'm going to try my best. Thanks,
All
guys.
right, there you go. Have a good night.
You too.
That is Zach Drapkin coming home in the third position. And coming home in the second position. Hang on, let me see. Let's see if we can do it. Cody, are you ready? Cody, are you
Yep.
ready? Okay, here we go. Lizard.
Lizard.
Damn, it was early. I was early.
That's all right.
Ah, man.
What's up, gentlemen?
How are you tonight, Sean?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm good. We survived Barkriver. I'm happy for that.
Dude, it looked like you guys had to really work for it there.
Dude. Yeah, we were hustling it. Congrats to Thad, man. He had some heat out there that I just couldn't figure out, but happy to finish where I finished. And yeah, those Pro 4s came fast in the first main. Couldn't hold them off, tried as long as I could. And kind of got in a Pro 4 sandwich there by the pit entry going off that blind jump. Kind of got bing bonged, so lost some time with that. But the second main was good and made a break and kind of, congrats to Zach for getting out in front and leading a bunch of laps. That was awesome to see another racecraft guy out there in the front. It's good to have the team out here. He did a great job, and yeah, we just kind of made some moves, and Thad got around him, and I tried to follow him, and yeah, held on to it, second and a half back or so, and here we are. So yeah, it was a good race. It was a spicy one for sure. We're hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, I know you definitely had your hands full, and to
Yeah.
see the top four drivers all be Pro Twos, and a couple of them Racecraft Academy, right? You and
Yeah, me and Zach, and
yeah,
shout out to Evan there, Channel 199, kind of our sister-ish team. Yep, good to have the boys up here. Good to
yeah,
have
I
them
thought it was
running
pretty
towards the front
awesome,
as always. Yeah,
pretty
it was
awesome.
great.
What do you think as we get ready to head into Wild West next week?
Oh boy, Wild West. Well, I'm not as good on those shorter courses. I like Barkriver and I like Crandon. I like the more wide open tracks. So Wild West is a little more technical, but I know the lines, and we'll just have to be consistent and pray that the Pro Fours don't catch us too quick, and maybe we can build a little gap out there and run towards the front. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
There you go. Well, it'll be
Yes,
interesting
sir.
to see if you're able to hold on to the points lead.
Yeah,
We'll
we're gonna
we'll
try our
have
best, man.
we'll have the
Yeah.
points updated later on tonight, so you can definitely check that out because I'm sure you're probably aching to see. But
I don't really care. I just show up and race and hey, Brody's in here. That's awesome. Good to have him in here. We just try to do what we do and run towards the front, and if we get the points, we do, and if not, we'll just try harder next time.
yeah, it's just another trophy, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just good
just
out here representing racecraft and representing the community and just having a fun time. So I just love racing with the boys. It's a blast, just being out here and trading doors and putting moves on, and it's just what I like to do, man.
all right. We'll run it down. Who makes it happen for you?
Yeah, well, Racecraft Academy makes it happen, of course. Love driving for those guys. And Next Level Racing, Real Broker, and Pimax VR for keeping my vision wide and clear out here. It's really nice. Again, thanks to Cody for putting on a super fun Sunday night league, and you guys for the great broadcast. Can't wait to watch this one and see how it looked on the other side. I'm sure it was a blast, and all the fans in the stands watching. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we gave you a great show tonight. And we'll try to be up here next week.
You know what? One more thing.
Yeah,
I
what's
want
up,
to
Dave?
thank you for doing the keys to the race, and
Oh, you're
I,
welcome. That was fun.
I, I think it offered a different perspective because, the average viewer at home, even if you
Yeah.
do iRacing, a lot of people just have a standard monitor, but to
Yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah.
see what your point of view was for keys to the race this week in that Pimax VR, I think that was kind of a cool perspective for some people that might not even know what VR looks like in iRacing, and it's
Yeah, it
pretty
is.
freaking
It's super.
amazing.
It's really good. You get the 3D depth effect, so you can kind of spot your corners and you can look around and head check. So, and it's actually pretty comparable in price to running triples. So, and triples take up a lot of room. I've always kind of been a little more space limited, so I like the VR, and I kind of got my start on it with Josh Edmondson. He turned me on to the VR, and I've been running VR ever since. It's the way to go if the fast guys are running it, and I better figure it out. So, yeah, it works great. Pimax is a fantastic headset. If anyone's thinking about getting something, that's one of the ones to get. And yeah, glad to be out here and showing people what it looks like from the inside. Happy to do it again if you need it.
For sure. Well, that is the
Thanks, Dave.
Sean Winkler. Have a great night, bud.
You
Take
too,
care.
sir.
All right.
Bye.
And coming home, man, I feel like we just did this just a little bit ago. But coming home with the win, Thad Countryman. Where's the broom? You did a sweep, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how we pulled it together, but we did.
Boy, I tell you what, some great, absolute great racing out there from all of you Pro2 drivers tonight. It was pretty impressive. And like I've said to the other drivers, top four, all Pro2s, able to hold off a Pro4 in the second main event. I think that was pretty impressive. So great job tonight. What did you think as we went into the second main event? Was the track different? Did you feel different?
No, I felt pretty similar. I just knew I didn't get as good of a start, and Drapkin was able to get on my inside there and move me a little bit, and then I kind of had to just lock in and stay consistent and follow him around for a few laps and get my pace back to where I was, and I was able to make a move on him.
Yeah, I mean it was impressive to see you guys running, battling each other side by side. Everybody given just enough room. You weren't given
Oh yeah,
extra, but keeping the lines tight, and it looked like a Formula D drift out there. So it was pretty awesome to watch you guys get it done, and you know, I think you
yeah.
made some points back up for the point series. So will you be running the full series with us, or what's your plans?
Hopefully, I'm gonna try to run what I can. I got baby's gonna be born here pretty soon, so I gotta
Oh, congratulations.
tend to that. We got twins coming, so
Oh, is that your
we're gonna try
first?
to. Yep, yep.
Oh, dear
We're
Lord.
gonna try to race what we can, but if
That'll
I
be
can't make it, I
fantastic.
can't make it. So,
For sure. For sure. Well, hey, we're glad that you're able to come out and join us tonight. And, time is probably going to be limited in your near future. But, you know, we're like I said, we're glad that you were able to come out and race as much as you can with us. So, who would you like to thank? Who gets you out here each and every week?
all the guys at Team Gold again, and you guys putting on a great broadcast, great league, fun to race all these trucks. Not a lot of people run them, so good to have the leagues going.
For sure. What do you think as we go into Wild West next week?
That track, I think it's a little easier in the Pro 2s, but in terms of racing, the tight hairpins make it pretty interesting. It's really easy to accidentally kind of door slam somebody just because of how tight the corners are, and you get stuck on the inside wall quite often. So it's going to be interesting.
Well, there you go. And we'll be able to see your keys to the race.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you once again for doing that. We definitely appreciate you supporting Top Box and Squirrel TV, and we're super glad that you're able to come out.
Yep. Thank you
Let's
guys.
do this again next week, huh? What do you say?
Yep. Oh
There
yeah,
it
we'll
is.
be there.
There it is. Thad Countryman coming home is your overall winner with a sweep tonight. Pretty impressive. Cody, what'd you think of that?
Yeah, like you said, that's pretty impressive for that countryman. I mean, the Pro Twos were very clean out there tonight. Didn't get a chance to look at them very much, but yeah, we kept our eyes focused on Pro Fours. But I'm pretty sure Pro Twos kept it clean and raced each other how they normally race each other, clean and simple.
You know, it seems like the overall feel from the drivers that I've interviewed, they're all enjoying the format with the Pro 2s and the Pro 4s. So, I think that's a testament for Top Box Racing coming up with, making this concept work. And we are getting better at it each week, I think. And, by the end of the series, it's probably going to be really good.
Yeah, by the time
By the
by the
time it's
time we hit
over,
the
right?
last race, it's gonna be perfect.
We're gonna know what we're doing by the time it's over. But no, I want to thank you for allowing Squirrel TV to broadcast all these races. And once again, make sure you run over to Top Box Racing and like and subscribe the video. We are dual broadcasting onto both channels for a little bit more eyeballs. So make sure you can get notified whenever we go live. Aaron, are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Uh-oh. It sounds like you guys had a little bit of a rough night tonight. What do you say?
I'm still trying to keep my eyes to stop spinning.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys had your hands full tonight with the Pro Force just from the looks of it. But, you know, you'll be able to go back and watch the broadcast and see all the great racing across the track.
Oh yeah. It was great racing all night for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we definitely appreciate you stepping into the race director role. I know that it's something that is newer to you, but I think it definitely fits you well, and you're able to be that enforcer that we need. So thank you for coming out as well. What do you think as we head into Wild West, which is it's a lot shorter of a track? You think it'll be easier for you guys to be able to admin and race direct?
No,
Uh,
definitely not.
it's it's all going to depend on our car count for sure.
I think that that's something that's been super great, also, as well with having so many cars show up. I mean, I think we had about 23 to 24 on average for these first three races or first three race nights. So it'll be interesting to see how many we can pack into Wild West, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Wait,
Wild West is tight and technical. Lots of straightaways and hard turns.
For sure. Well, guys, thank you very much. I think that is going to do it for us. For me, Dave Ward with Squirrel TV, Aaron Collier. Oh, sorry. Call her. Call your mom. That's what I was told tonight. How do you exactly pronounce your name, Aaron? Call your mom, he says. All
call your
right. Well,
mom.
Aaron, call your mom. And Cody Wienerkey. We will see you guys next week. Thank you guys. Stay safe. Maybe we'll stay safe.